I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know. I just did shit. I don't know how to make a storyline out of this nonsense. This is nonsense to me. I just click on buttons and do this. You pay me for this. You think it's cool? It's nice, I guess. Let's stop that nonsense. No, I do simple stuff. Work in a simple way, make you laugh, entertain you, and that's it. Yoo-hoo, magic. Voila. Voila. Welcome to another vlog. Vlog, podcast, whatever this is. Another travel guide. What stories to tell. So yeah, the place that I'm going to talk about is Cabeceiras de Basto. Belongs to the north of Portugal. That in certain way holds a space in my heart because it's very close to my hometown. It's 30 minutes, 40 minutes driving between places or around that. And it was one of the places that growing up, every time my parents would like to buy stuff outside of shopping malls, they would go. There was like some sort of a flea markets over there. Once in a while, every month or so. So my parents would take the day off, or that would be over a weekend or something like that. I don't remember the exact details, but I remember going there and like everything from socks to underwear, like the basic stuff like we would buy there. I remember going to these flea markets and buying like t-shirts from Abibas or like Nook, whatever it was, like similar type of branding of like the ones that you know, but like they just change a letter and it's just like, hey, look at it, original. No, original, very nice, very good quality. A nice place. Just go for a walk to know more, to just relax, go for a coffee. Just have quite a view of what is like Trás dos Montes, what is like the north of Portugal, a little bit of like that is just like you might think per times if you see some of my vlogs that is just like the north of Portugal is just mountains and stuff. No, there is more than that, like, so yeah, you can have a nice time and still feel that like maybe you're not in a city, but like you are close to it. You're like in certain way you are close to like a nice life still, like enjoying places, have nice time. So yeah, what do I have here? So it's just like you have a really good experience if you travel to Cabeceiras de Basto. I'm not sure how in terms of public transport it works, because one of the things that I know for sure, places in the north, places that are a little bit more isolated from like Porto and Lisbon, have more difficulties to get trains or bus on a continuous route. I know in some places you can get like a bus, but it like it runs from 6 to 6 hours or something like that, like what happens near my hometown. Like if you need to catch the bus for anything, like the journey is gonna be long, you need to wait, it's a hell of a procedure to do so. Maybe if you drive, try to get rent a car and travel to the north, or try to get a taxi, stay over a few days or something just to justify, and then get a taxi back to the airport on Porto or something, because it wouldn't make sense getting a taxi from Lisbon to Cabeceiras de Basto. Would make sense, sort of, still expensive, from Porto to Cabeceiras de Basto if you wanna. When people in England say that like the public transportation is shit, I don't understand what they mean. When you're used to get trains everywhere, like you get to bus everywhere, like you think that if it's like delayed or something like that, it is shit. But if you go to like other places, other countries, and you go a little bit outside the main cities, like the capital and probably one or other big city that has like public transport, you notice that like most of the places don't run a nice routine in terms of bus. Like I similar to like to what I'm trying to say in terms of travel guiding tips. Like I remember when I was studying, Jesus Christ. Even the sun was like, enough of vlogs for today. So, yeah, I remember when I was studying in the secondary school, like my primary school was in my town, so I would walk to my school and back home. I never had the problem of knowing the schedule of the bus, all this stuff. But then the secondary school was outside of my town because my hometown just goes like the school, the academic path over there, like academic path. I don't know if you can even say academic path, since like academic path sometimes or most of the times is connected to like university, but like still like learning the education system over there, or the the school over there, let's put it that way. The school over there was from like first year to like ninth grade or something like that, and then you would have to move to a bigger school that was like outside of town. And for that, like, I would need to catch the bus every morning. Like a real sensation of what is life in Portugal, I think you need to go a little bit outside that, research a little bit more. And I'm here to help. Like, this place that I'm talking about, this place that you've seen the photos appear here and there, I think you can truly have like a real experience of what is Portugal, of how Portugal works, how is life in Portugal. You might find it hard to just speak in English, because most people will not understand you. But either you find a guide tour, you like having the translations on, like the Google Translation, wherever translator app that you have, that might get you through to just like understand how a life works. Because if you go to places like this, the fluency or the proficiency on English will be very low. You'll have difficulties speaking English. It's not likely that people don't understand English. You can get the luck of getting one or two people that understand English, but most of the people that work around or live there know Portuguese, and even that, I think it's without trying to mock anyone, it's Portuguese. There is a saying that is like, we speak Portuguese and even that is bad. So this kind of like phrase that is just like, yeah, we speak the language that we're born with and even that is bad. How do you expect us to speak another language? So